on the play. Here we go. This is awesome.
Oh, shoot, Knight's back. Nice. What's he playing? Oh, the junkyard. Damn.
There we go.
Mono
So
white
that's
is on the play.
So that's all set up. Do they want to trade? Probably not, because the Sentinel will actually draw them a lot of cards. Rally the ranks, yep. They're going to need white. Attack for 2 each turn. So now they can cast this Phoenix. It's actually creature spell. So actually it's not going to do anything for them whatsoever, because it's mostly a creature based deck here. So let's get the right deck list here. So mono red.
Ooh, Zombie said he hears you're looking to expand the team.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna have to speak to him later.
After the season then, my friend.
Yeah.
So mono red side, yes, they have a giant killer that's not going to do a whole lot because all of our creatures are less than 4 or greater. Discard 2 cards, so you can discard 2 lands and then get 2 creature tokens. Draw 2 new cards. There's a Chandler, which is 2 away from attacking with the 2/2. This Chandler is not online just yet. You have to have 4 types, and they have land and creature.
I went against this mono white deck, or a deck similar to it, and I was one of my 2 pet decks. Well, I love Phoenix, but it's also humans.
Yeah.
And humans is not a deck. Let's just be very real about that right now. But this mono white deck just wiped the floor with me.
Yes. But now that was a well-timed Thalia's Lieutenant, which pumps the team up and attacks for a lot.
Yeah.
So you can attack for 2, but that's not a whole lot. So actually, this is probably the right call. So you can get the damage in, sack it, discard your 2, discard your. There's the damage. So they're gonna pay the red, sack it, still take 2, activate the ability, sack their discard 2 bounds, hopefully draw into a gas. Hey, look, gas. They're definitely going to shock that lieutenant as fast as humanly possible. Because you don't want that getting out of control real quick. Oh, I would shock that now. Or they may do it in response. That's probably what they're going to try to do. Yeah. Oh, I would do that right now. Because now all their other creatures are now going to surveil. Well, yeah. This is where the power of the Chandler is going to come in. Surveil 1, grow the team, attack for 12, gross. Down to 2. They have shock. I would. You have shock, as well as you can get rid of Thalia's Lieutenant and the Sentinel, but you have to attack with the 3/3, which means that's lethal right there. And they can scoop it up right to game 2.
Holy smokes, that's...
Yeah.
I love these kind of decks, man.
Yeah. So, mono white side, Skyclave operation could be a thing. Thalia will probably be definitely coming in. And portable hole. So all 4 portable holes and a Thalia could come in on the mono white side. Mono red.
You know, Portable Hole has been one of the surprise cards that I enjoy playing and seeing the most. For 1 mana, it's such a powerful card.
Yep. And this mono red burn actually does the Luris as a backup. They actually do have some lands that are tapped for swamps as well. So they can actually bring in Luris as their companion if they want to, or just as a straight up 3 mana 3/2 that can get back all their cheap spells, cheap creatures.
Right.
All right, and it looks like we just lost our mono red.
Looks like it.
So I'll get back into mono white.
Hopefully he comes back.
Okay.
It's all good. I still have the mono white side up.
Everybody's having problems. Like, I have people who haven't even connected yet.
Yeah. All right, so
Okay, so
Mono
people
red,
who haven't
we're
checked in, then
It's not people who haven't checked in. They can't connect.
I know, but we can't connect for them, so they either connect or.
yeah, that's the only downside with these arena tournaments. There, they have to make sure that your connections are. It does happen.
Yeah, I'm
Model.
more or less trying to say there's obviously an issue because it's happening to a lot of them.
Yeah.
If they can't connect, then we'll just have to give them draws. Like if both sides are having problems. So.
All right. This is a good start for mono red. Mono white starts off with turn 1 Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
Ooh, so they could draw. They can play land, Sentinel, say go, if they wanted to, or play another. Okay, so they're probably saving it, keeping it safe, and they can crack the clue draw card. Ooh, that might be a problem. All right, so they could go. Faith of Haven's probably the right play. Thalia, take 1. But it's going to shut down some of the mono red stuff that they want to do here.
Oh, for sure. Rampaging Feroceton was probably one of the best cards I ever played in Standard when it was legal.
Yep. That and later on with Shifting Ceratops, mostly historic for all the green decks that are heated on blue. But yeah, Rampaging Feroceton should not have been banned. It was probably for the better that it got unbanned. Ooh, how about 2? That's going to speed up the clock, and also they have Menace. If you didn't see the.
Reach for the Sky is messaging you in tournament questions. His opponent didn't respond to him after 13 minutes, so I said just let you know, and we'll give him the win. Rampaging Feroceton, even and knowing that it has Menace, that card is I love that card.
I don't even remember what I'm doing.
Okay.
There's no need to message me. If it's 13 minutes, they're working themselves away, you can just tell them.
Okay.
Just distracted me from what I was trying to do, which I don't remember what it is.
That works out.
Yep.
I feel like he has to double block here.
Oh yeah, they have the double block.
This will wipe
They'll get
out
rid
the
of
board
everything.
on both sides, which I think
Yep.
is...
But mono red, mono white will still have the Fateless Haven,
That's a good point.
and they have enough to activate it. So, and they also have a Castle Arndale, so they can actually end of turn create a make a creature attack for a bunch if they wanted to, or sit back, make a couple of 1/1s, and just keep blocking. So.
This shock. Who do you think he shocks?
Depends on what the bodyguard was. No, let's look at the draw card. So that's the main thing. But actually, they have enough to pay for it. But with first strike, this is actually. Oh, yeah.
No way. Ross
That would have been.
lives.
Last round lives.
Here comes the activation, just like you had mentioned for Faceless Haven.
Yep, attack for a bunch.
Yep.
Yep, attack for 3. So now this is just a race.
It is a race.
Yep. And they can't really take the 1 down to 13. On the mono white side, they'll draw a card. Need Ranger, Captain Arrows, and okay, that's not terrible. You get a Ranger and an Aspirant, so they can actually have enough mana to. They would have 6 mana, so they can actually get. It's actually 1 mana less if I remember correctly. Ranger. Yeah, 1 or less. So they can get, or they can attack in for 3. Yeah, get Ranger, cast Ranger, get themselves. I think the only hit they can either hit is Esper, Sentinel, or David Inspector, or Dauntless Bodyguard.
Dauntless Bodyguard is pretty good because you can protect one of your creatures.
Yep. But now they can attack for 5. If they have a shot, actually, this game is over already. So they attack for 5, activate the round of ruins, and win. Game 3, mono white on the play. Portable hole. Their main board here, Baffling End. Yes, that was probably the right call. Yeah, portable hole, Baffling End.
How many rounds?
Gideon Blood Blade.
Another question.
I don't think Tolmec would be the best. Lands on the battlefield and lands and graveyards can't be enough targets, abilities your opponents control. I don't. Probably as a 2/3 just to get rid of to combat the 2/2 flyers.
Oh, that was a really horrible first hand. I like mono
This
red.
is much better.
Yeah. So
You can go Inspector Gadget into Aspirant, attack for 2. Seems pretty good. And we do have a backup match ready to go. They've actually ended it early, so we can actually watch the whole match in its entirety.
Where was the other question?
It's right above the response you just at 1978.
We can actually flex our muscles for our backup match.
Well, we're gonna see if anybody else is live first.
Okay,
I'm
but I'll get that queued up.
This guy,
Yeah.
you scroll down to it. So he's saying that his person connected after 13 minutes.
Where's the question?
So I asked him if he had connection issues, so he's just wondering what to do.
Oh, so your question.
So,
You didn't ask what to do. Just saying.
yeah, 3 Inspector down. And Dahlia. Definitely, that's going to get bone crushed.
You know how many? I would love to. I know we don't have graphs or that kind of stuff, but like Bone Crusher has been probably one of the most cards that people have won with in these tournaments this year.
Oh, yes. I think anything in Throne was probably anything in Throne of Eldraine was pretty much the card, basically the cards to win at. So
Another Bone Crusher.
yep. Oh, that was the bone. Yep, another stomp.
Yeah.
So now they can Sentinel. They can play Sentinel, attack for 3. They actually can draw a card anyway from. Attack for 2. And then play Sentinel and have enough mana to Relic. Which Relic actually will help a lot against Dragon Rage Chandler. Because if it even hits Delirium, if you nuke the graveyard, they lose the 2/2/2 ability. So definitely, our good friend Rampaging Ferocidon comes down once again. And now the nuking of the graveyard begins. Portable Hole will probably get rid of this Soulscar Mage. Well, they're going to draw a card first, but they do have enough mana to cast that. Ooh. And Ranger to pretty much dig themselves out of a hole a little bit here, so. Which, by the way, second ability, your opponent can't cast non-creature spells, which for mono red, they just laugh because most of their spells are creatures. So Portable Hole, get rid of the Soulscar Mage. Definitely could just say go. There's not really good attacks into there. But with our mono red player, they actually have 2 dens out. So they can actually activate a den. They can activate 1 den right now. Attack for 6. Actually attack for 7. If they wanted to right now.
Oh, smokes.
But they can attack in for 3, and then they have to force a jump block, force a double block. Yeah. Which they can pay for it.
Right.
Gets rid of the 2/3. Now they have the double block, or they're taking 3, which I'm okay with the trade right now at this stage of the game. So they could, yeah, that's probably the right call. Get rid of the relic, exile the yard, draw a card. That's a bodyguard. Yep. So now you have enough mana to play the planes if they wanted to. Play the planes, play the ranger, find a one of their 1-drops, probably another sentinel, or a 3-bin inspector,
Right.
or a chop down, or a giant killer. But they don't have, I think they sided out the giant killer, so these actually do stack. So drawing 2 cards is going to be super duper exciting. Yeah. It comes into play.
Down to 7 though.
Down
Holy
to 7.
smokes.
Yeah. Our mono red player can just easily just sit back and keep this Ferocodon open. Yep. Deal 3. They
4.
draw cards. Yep. Draw cards. Ooh, that could be a pretty spicy meatball right there. If they can get... Do they want to pay for the second sentinel? Because they'll draw 2 cards.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Deal 3. Okay. Deal 3 to the dome. It's fine.
It's a real red deck.
That is a real red deck.
I used red
Yes.
deck.
Yeah.
Take 3. Or they can sack the Captain of Arrows on response, and then they can't cast spells. Yeah, tap 4. I think they'll probably do is if they can probably cast a shock.
So he pretty much can't play any more creatures until he gets
Nope.
Ferocodon off the battlefield.
Yeah, unless the last spell in his hand is another shock.
Well,
Now they can attack him. Now they can just mono red can just sit back, say go.
pretty much. That's what I'm banking on.
They can't. Nope, they can't even cast any spells whatsoever.
They cannot
can
cast
play-
any more creature spells. I love the fact that Ferocodon is putting him in such a pinch that he could lose this game.
Yep. So they can play the Thalia's Lieutenant, grow the team, take 1 down to 2, or down
Down
to
to 1.
1. They have to say go.
Why? Why can't they lightning strike?
But
Yeah.
he just doesn't know. Joe doesn't know that there's lightning strike in his hand.
Yes, but they do have a ranger in his hand. Is there a lightning strike in his hand?
Yes.
There's
now
no
they
way
can-
I got that line of play.
But could he sack the captain?
Yeah.
Could he cast the captain in response?
That was good though. That was good.
But mono red takes it down.